On this channel, I talk a lot about investments and retirement. You need $1.6 million, $2 million, $5 million, whatever the case is. And if you're on the right trajectory, you kind of like this kind of honest feedback. Thank you again for the support. But on the other hand, I also see haters who are struggling to save, who think that I sound like an elitist or someone from a totally different planet. So today I'll take on this challenge to really show what can be done for someone who is struggling to save. Look how I've described the mission of this channel. To help someone getting on the right path financially is about the most rewarding thing to do because it can change lives, it can change families. So I want to solve financial problems for all walks of life, and today I think I found a good solution to bring to the table for discussion. Today we're going to talk about this thing that is going viral among the Gen Zs and on TikTok. You're also going to hear a breakdown as to why it can work, and more importantly, I'll also give a second step on what to do if you would like to try this for yourself. I think this is something that no one else has mentioned yet, and the subject I'm talking about is cash stuffing. If you go to TikTok with this hashtag cash stuffing, you would see videos like this whereby people put monies into envelopes or into wallets with multiple compartments. You know, when I shared this with my wife, she kind of gave me that bewildered face, and I can understand why also. The first thing that we need to understand as to why this concept of cash stuffing can work for someone is because it has therapeutic effects. I guess if you're also a skeptic, let me explain things a bit further. For myself, I don't do yoga, but we will use yoga as an example because yoga is known to treat physical health issues such as back pain, chronic fatigue, side effects of chemotherapy, and many others because yoga focuses the mind and body and integrates everything. I imagine it can help someone disconnect from the pain for a while. And sometimes for our minds, you realize that as long as we are doing something in the positive direction, it gives us hope and makes the situation just that little bit better that makes the day. So this therapeutic part of stuffing away cash is actually very powerful when someone is from a situation of financial unhappiness. That is why also, if you happen to be in a similar situation where you have loans, where you are bogged down by bills, and deep down you know that you have not been saving well, this can actually be a very powerful yet simple solution. The first step to getting it done is to go to ATMs to draw out cash. And I actually didn't know about this, but actually in ATMs you can draw out small denominations like $2, $5, $10. And what you want is to bring these small denomination bills back home so that you can stuff this cash into a wallet designated for budgeting. Take for example, $800 goes to family groceries, $20 goes towards mobile bills, $20 goes towards fun and entertainment, so on and so forth. Every item is written down, and the more detailed you are, the better it is in helping you meet your budgeting goals. Many of the ones that I see successfully using such a method to do a financial rehabilitation have usually taken down some videos and posted it on social media simply because this helps you become a bit more accountable. You know, we've seen on Facebook, like friends looking to lose weight, and what they do is they take photos of their body, correct? This is again a method or psychology of being accountable. And when you want to lose weight, you show people that you are making progress. Naturally, it helps you get onto that feedback loop whereby you get a lot of support and that you have momentum to continue on. So again, the keyword is accountability. And since we're on this topic, let me share with you, if I were to do cash stuffing, how I will actually break down this entire table. I think we can get as detailed as possible, but these are the top 20 items that I've thought of personally for myself. If you have groceries, and especially if you are looking to save a bit more money, do a bit more cooking than eating outside. It should encompass all the bills from water bills, electricity bills, phone bills, children's budgets if you have kids, school fees, loan repayment. If you don't have loans, you can't quite understand people who are bogged down by loan repayments. So again, let's be sensitive, but we also shouldn't be afraid to tackle such problems. Putting down the budget gives you a plan as to how you're going to repay this loan. Transport in bus, transport in taxis and Grab. I break this down because the higher cost one is quite obviously when you take taxis and Grabs and Grab rides when you are late. So if you want to save money, be very stringent on using taxis and Grab. Taking bus is a necessity. Essentials such as toiletry or makeup, fun and entertainment, emergency cash, yes, that's important, that gives you a safety net. And having that first $10,000 in emergency cash goes a long way psychologically to someone feeling optimistic about their financial journey. Financial freedom cash, this can also be termed as war chest cash. If markets come down, you want to deploy this to start buying into equities. This could include buying a handphone or laptop when necessary, and income tax. The subsequent columns are in yellow, not such a big priority, But they should also include money to parents, holiday, topping up to your own CPF for tax relief, helpers cost, and last but not least, donations. Again, putting down everything is the key to getting it successful. Because when you have a list, you have a target, and everything becomes very neat. You know, now these days everything is digital, which means you can't quite really see that money is flowing in and out, and people get into financial distress because they've been overspending. Putting down everything on the list and eventually stuffing monies to each category actually helps in this concept, which is mental accounting. For someone in financial distress, there's a lot of mental energy spent thinking about unpaid bills. This causes stress. The cash stuffing method relieves the stress of mental accounting because you know exactly where your money is going and that your bills have been taken care of already. Coming to here, if you agree, smash the like button. If you're saving well, you can do it on a digital format. You need not have it on a written format or using physical cash. But if you're struggling, then having it physical and going down to the basics again would help mightily. That's why some psychologists believe that cash stuffing can indeed help people stay on a budget. The second reason as to why cash stuffing works is because it taps on a gamification principle. You know, games are addictive. When you start making improvements, you have leveling up, you start to get more optimistic and you're very engaged in doing it every single day. Getting addicted to stuffing money is definitely not a bad thing. It's like getting addicted to jogging like that to lose weight. Thinking along that lines, you understand why some people support it. Money, when it's tangible, visible, can help this gamification process because you're putting physical money on. It's very short. Rather than just seeing ones and zeros going around in bank accounts. Stuffing in that physical money is really different. It's like having a soft toy. You know, when the soft toy is physical, you grab it, it feels very shook. Now to this point, I think this is where kids can actually benefit from. You know, children, they don't have mental stress, correct, in bills and loans and stuff. But using the game theory of stuffing money actually helps them understand. You need to break down your budgets to saving, spending, investing, learning, and also donating. So this can be a simpler way to teach children about financial basics, how to actually segregate your monies so that you become more financially responsible. But back to the point on adults. From everything that I've seen from the cash stuffing community, I assume that ladies are doing this a bit better. And that's because I'm observing it from the fingers taken from the video footages. You know, these cash stuffing wallets being pretty definitely helps. And that also means that I don't quite think that a male wallet can actually do the job. Because if you see from my own wallet, it's like broken already and stuff. This has been more than 5 years already. And I would think that if you're a guy needing to rehab your financial habits and budgets, it's probably much better to give it to your other half or your sister or your mother to help you do this cash stuffing. It makes everything prettier, and again, it brings someone into the equation whereby you must be accountable. So I think there's another benefit to things. All in all, I view cash stuffing positively, and if you're struggling financially, I think it's the first simple step to try. It's a bit like losing weight. Might as well try everything under the sun. Sometimes what works need not be rocket science or a new technology. Something as simple as doing something as visible and reinforced every day can do the trick already. Someone has actually shared that she has benefited from this cash stuffing concept to clear away her 70,000 loan. So do smash a like and share this message to someone who should hear, and hopefully they can benefit also. Since you stuck with me right to the very end, I have a bonus point to share with you. Do this after you've done cash stuffing for a significant period. The bonus point I'd like to share is to continue to keep the accountability factor, continue to be disciplined in saving aside money and preventing overspending. But you need to unlearn something, which is this mindset of scarcity. Money is a game that if you hoard it, you won't lose, but you probably also wouldn't win. Cash stuffing helps the first equation in keeping that money. But the second part is to move these monies out via investments. But as I've shared at the start of the video, I want this whole discussion to be really helping those who are really building up their budgets right at the first foundation level. Investment parts, let me introduce some of my past tutorials that can extrapolate on that topic. And if you're keen, follow on your learning journey over there, and hopefully you can get to a better financial place also. If that's all from me, and see you there. Take care as always. Goodbye.